Hey guys, Joe here. Couple things I want to discuss. It'll be a pretty quick video. One is that, and someone actually messaged me this today, probably 20 or 30 minutes after I had already read it. And he was like, "Hey, check this out. Wasn't this in one of the webbot reports?" And what he was referring to was an article out of Mexico. And I don't know if this was today or yesterday. I think it was the last couple of days. I don't remember the exact date on the article. It may have been posted today, from today or yesterday. 7 people dead, 34 or 35 animals dead in a local zoo because of cold temperatures, and they froze to death, basically. The power went out, and local zookeepers or personnel who worked there decided to get wood and, basically firewood, and light fires all over the zoo in certain areas where they tried to keep some of the animals as warm as they could without electricity. So, again, 34 or 35 animals died, for the same reasons. 7 people died in the nearby town because they couldn't keep themselves cool. And the article didn't go into depth, but I think because the power was out at the zoo, I'm assuming the power was also out at the local town, and people couldn't heat themselves appropriately, at least not with electricity, electric heat, and 7 people died. So I read that this morning. I said, that was in one of the webbot reports. Which one was it in, though? It wasn't in the last one, so I went on a little searching spree, went to the last one, went to the one before that, the one before that, finally found one in March of 2010. There it is. And it said, and I actually printed it out and forgot to grab it off my damn printer to read to you right now, but it wasn't a lot anyways. It was just like one paragraph. And it said something like, the global POP entity along with the US of A entity are seeing this. There will be people and animals, or humans and animals, freezing to death, partially due to blackout situations, in other words, electrical blackouts, and freezing weather. That's all it really said. It wasn't a big, great detail. They didn't say it was going to be this massive, catastrophic event. That was pretty much it. But I did remember that. And when I saw that news today, webbot report, interesting. It's not real big news as far as you might be thinking or expecting out of a webbot report, because when you see something coming out there, you're thinking it's going to be big, it's going to be earth impacting, but not necessarily. So it did get that right. So I said, well, let me just see if there was anything else, because it did say, attached to that, the 2010-2011 winter was where this was forecast for. And I'm like, well, just 7 people died. It's not the first winter where people have died because it got too cold and they didn't have enough firewood or something happened. It's not the first time that happens. It is a rare occurrence. And I think the last time I read something about that was like 179 or 176 people, and it might have been in 1996 or 97, sometime around there. I forget where, but it did happen. So it's not like a shocker. And you could even make the claim that, well, it happens periodically, the webbot got lucky this time. Okay, fine. So I said, well, let's see if anything else happened. And I don't remember what I searched for in Google, but I ended up finding it was out of a Chinese reported newspaper that in Poland, December, it gave the date, it was this December something of 2010, just 2 months ago, whatever. 300 people in Poland died due to freezing weather. And I don't remember if it said there was a power outage there too was part of it, or what the reason was. Again, I printed it out to read to you, and it probably would have said it. But for sure, 300 it said die, and it was due to the weather. So 300 and then another 7 here in February. That's a decent amount of people, combined, and 2 separate occasions due to the same phenomenon in weather. Power outages over there, not to mention we just had 3 actual states. I think, what was it, New Mexico, Texas, had purposely turned off power stations because of weather problems, and cold weather specifically. And some people got, their power cut off. And then I read a couple days later, a part of Arizona, I think, I believe it was Arizona, also had the same situation where they were forced to turn off power for a short period of time. So that's a webbot hit as far as I'm concerned. Now, my other thing I want to talk to you about real quick is there's a lot of power trips, and I mean like people, with their power trips. nonsense, stuff like that. And some of these people happen to own websites, web forums, that have a lot of visitors like me and you, who go there, read news, read updates. There's thousands and thousands of people on at the same time. We're all talking, posting stuff, keeping each other up to date. It's fantastic. One of the sites, Godlike Productions. Another one, AboveTopSecret.com. You know, and there may be a few others out there, but those are, I rarely go to Above Top Secret, actually. But there's kind of the same thing that you'll find on Godlike Productions. But my main site is Godlike Productions because there's so many people there. Something comes up, you're going to know about it pretty much immediately. You don't have to go to the news or look somewhere else. It's going to be there. It's all in one place. It's as if you have thousands of people working for you. And as soon as they find something, hey, boss, check this out. Here you go. When really, they're not treating you like the boss. They're just sharing information with everybody. But it's like you have thousands of workers working for you, and if you find something, you too will post it on Godlike Productions. Chances are someone already beat you to it, because there's that many people out there looking for stuff. It's really great. It's a real quick way of awakening and finding information. I mean, if you're not there like every day, you can miss some big news. Literally every day. If you miss one day, you can miss something big. So, having said that, there's a lot of drama sometimes on those sites, and, you know, the owner named Trinity on Godlike Productions sometimes will do this big giant blanket ban of people, and I can't go on there, I can't post, I can't view the website, and I didn't do anything. I wasn't even posting, I'm just reading stuff, and all of a sudden I go there one day, we're putting GLP in lockdown mode, and blah, 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 and this and that, and this post is being deleted, you can't say that, you can't do this. You know, it's kind of getting on my nerves a little bit. But, again, it's a good site to get information from, so, I mean, I'm forced to deal with it, unfortunately. Take the drama, you know. So I've decided Dr. Doom needs his own website. I'm an IT guy. I've put up many websites. I know how they work. I know about all that stuff. So I just put up a website today, and it is going to be kind of like Godlike Productions, where you don't have a bunch of forum topics and all these different things. It's one page. You go there. The stuff at the top could be pinned for good news, breaking news of the day, and the rest of the stuff people post about will just be under that, just like Godlike Productions, just like Lunatic Outpost, and kind of like Above Top Secret. But Above Top Secret has, actually it's not like Above Top Secret, because they have different categories and areas. It's not like that. It's really good the way Godlike Productions has it set up, I gotta be honest, because you don't have to search through all these different topics and categories to find something. Well, I wonder if that belongs there, or that belongs over here. You're in the wrong spot. You didn't see that one down there. You know, it's all in one place. The important stuff of the day or the week is going to be pinned at the top. Other stuff people are going to post under that. People are going to give it the 5-star ratings, the 1-star ratings, whatever, etc. So I'm starting my own website so we can all keep each other up to date the same way they do on Godlike Productions, the same way they do on other websites. Because if those sites, which some people allege are government ran, they're paid shills in there, they're, you know, that's why they erase certain posts and stuff. If that's true, and I can't say it is or isn't, I don't think it is, but if it is, and some people tend to think that, you know darn well Dr. Doom ain't about to put something up like that. So I'm putting up my own website where freedom of speech is #1, and I'm not going to be banning and doing this nonsense that they do over there. I mean, sure, if there's a guy who's belligerent and calling people names constantly and just wrecking everything for someone, sure, I don't mind banning someone like that. They get the hell out of here, you know? But as far as you put a certain topic and it gets banned and removed, that's not right. You can't talk about certain things? No, that's dumb. Not to mention, what if he decides one day the government wants to pay him out and shut his site down and he just takes it? Where are you going to go? You know what I mean? There's got to be alternative sites, and we got to do this pretty quick and try to make my site become the new big hit if possible for information. You know, who knows how that'll go. We'll see. But anyways, the website, www.realistnews.net, not .com. That was taken. So it is realistnews.net. Post in there. Let's start using this website for our own benefit and for humanity's benefit. And let's see what we can do. Talk to y'all later.